This is Johnny Gigolo, your RCW All-American City Champ. You're watching RCW Spotlight. Rubber City Wrestling. Real professional wrestling. Not that flippy.
Hello and welcome to another edition of RCW Spotlight. I'm your host, your role model, Ric Lieb. And with me as always, he is the Don of professional wrestling. He is the king of the Battle Royal.
Should bring him here.
He should, now that we're doing these here apparently.
Everyone touches him at the other place.
Right?
Yeah.
And of course, he is the television... Yeah, why don't you have a global championship on you?
Well,
you just love keeping it on the mantle to rub it in, don't
It was
you?
drying off. I wore it in the shower earlier. So.
Oh, I get it now. So, last week was your birthday show. Then, of course, we had the big birthday party.
It took till today to recover.
I don't doubt it for me. It looks like hair of the dog over here. We got the Jack and Coke.
Right? Did you ask me where I got this from?
Where'd you get this from?
My good friend, Ric Lieb.
Really?
Yeah.
He is a good guy.
He's all right.
Yeah, so we're at the party, and we were supposed to be drinking these at the party, by the way.
Yeah.
But, of course, Frankie goes, oh, I'll be back in a second, man. I'm going to go ahead, and I'll get the Coke, and then we can, the Coca-Cola, and then we'll go ahead and, it's definitely, so, of course, he goes off, and I'm sitting there, hanging out with his mom, having good times.
Yeah.
Hearing all kinds of great stories about him. Oh, I got stuff on this guy. And then of course, about an hour passes. I'm like, man, that Coke must have been way down the street. Listen,
So, attention deficit affects millions of Americans.
what were we
And
talking
quite
about?
a few Italians.
Get it?
Where?
Huh?
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's a thing.
Right, it
You
really
hold that
is.
against me?
I don't. I can't hold it
Yeah.
against you. I have ADD too.
Yeah.
But,
Really bad.
I mean, it's like, you had me there.
Yeah.
Me, the star.
Well, I had a lot
the
of people
host of the show,
asking
you're
if they
the
could
star.
come up and talk to you. I had a lot of people I had to say, no, please don't approach him. Don't look him directly in his eyes.
Right?
If he feels like talking to you, he will come to you.
Thank you for that.
Yeah.
Your mom's different. Your mom's
Well, sure.
Good,
Yeah,
you know,
I can't
she's-
tell her
she's
anything.
Paisan.
She
She-
just does what she wants.
well, she's Paisan anyway. She's
Yeah.
family,
Yeah, she.
But
right.
your mom was introducing me to people.
Oh, Mom.
No, but the way she did it was perfect. I might bring her along for wrestling matches now.
Oh, nice.
She goes, hey, I want you to meet somebody. And then they came over and she goes, this is the world famous, one and only, your role model, Ric Lieb. And I'm just thinking, I'm like,
That's messed up because she introduces me as her asshole kid.
right, well, yeah, that's exactly what she was telling me. But when
Studio audience is
I
out of
believe,
control.
I think your mom's out there listening.
Oh, I would hope not.
Because she not one of them numbers. I guess you weren't supposed to say that. Her nice kid.
Yeah, I'm the good one.
Yeah. Remember,
The
your
rest
mom,
of them are terrible.
remember, we went to the gun range with your mom that one time, man. She didn't miss anything.
No, she had extra guns, like all over.
Right. Great lady.
Great lady, yes.
Yes, exactly.
Remember one time when I was 17, I thought about talking back to her.
Right.
I got about this far. I didn't even point at her. And straight snap kick to the gut. And when I came to, she said, don't ever point at me. I said, I didn't even get a chance.
Right? But she knew. She knew.
She
Anyway.
stands like 5 foot nothing. Took
Yes.
me downtown to Chinatown is what she did.
Yeah, but you got aim at every
Yeah.
perfect area to hurt somebody at that
Yeah.
height. My mom's the exact same height.
Very dangerous.
Yes, definitely.
Terrible.
I thought when I married my wife, being that she is 3 whole inches taller than 5 foot, that I'd be safe. No, she can hit all them areas too.
No, you stay on her good side.
Right, definitely. I remember one time we was like getting in an argument, and she's like,
Yeah.
and I'm like, do it. Boom! I didn't even get it. I dare you out. she did it. It's actually a true story.
Yeah.
You can ask her.
Yeah, I can teach you how to block that.
Well, I did not expect it to actually happen. I thought she was bluffing.
Why would she bluff?
I don't know.
Lesson learned.
Anyway, we got a good show wrapped up today. We're gonna actually talk about a topic that just came up in the world of professional wrestling. Something that I don't know, might garner our attention. It doesn't have anything to do with RCW, but do we have to talk about RCW every week? No. So we're gonna go ahead and talk about that. But
seriously, this whole time we could have talked about something else.
I know. Go figure. But first things first, we're gonna go ahead and take our first commercial break. But when we get back, more of us guys, no guests, because it's over at your house.
They're not allowed to be here.
All right. See you in a minute.
Hey guys, I'm Mike.
And I'm Brent.
And we are the hosts of a Swingin' a Tribe podcast, and we're part of the Press Play Podcast Network.
Yeah, we're really just a couple of fans who love Cleveland Indians baseball. So if you love the Tribe, please give us a listen. You can find us anywhere that podcasts are available. Mike, tell us where they can find us on social media.
On Facebook, you can find us at a Swingin' a Tribe MLB podcast, and on Twitter at Swingin' a Tribe.
Go Tribe!
Studio Wrestling is back. RCW, Rubber City Wrestling, is now RCW Global. RCW Thursdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time on the RCW Network on YouTube.
Welcome back to RCW Spotlight. All right, before we get into our story, you know, you said last week that every week we should give them like a homework assignment movie for them to watch because it's Halloween month. It's Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
And also, I am the champion of television.
Yeah, that's a good point. So
I'm watching a lot of these.
So our choice for this week, do you want to say it?
Absolutely. Right here. Return of the Living Dead, 1984.
And you just went out and bought that just so that you can show it on the air.
No, this is collectible. I have multiple copies.
I was about to say.
Yeah.
Who doesn't?
Yeah.
I mean,
so Return of the Living Dead.
That's my favorite zombie movie.
Same here. Much different from a lot of the other ones. I think it got just a good amount of humor in it, good amount of horror, good stuff. I think that's fantastic.
Absolutely.
That's the answer. And if you don't watch it, I hate you.
Yeah, definitely. Return of the Living Dead. If you haven't seen it, you definitely want to rent it or buy it. No, just buy it.
Yeah, like Voodoo or digitally, you know? You can do that.
Yeah, you do however
VHS.
you get it.
I still have VHS of it.
Do you?
Yeah.
I'm impressed.
Yeah, man. That's how I roll.
And
I have the record, the vinyl record. Happens to have one of the best punk soundtracks in a movie.
It really does. It really does.
So if you like punk music, that's it.
And one of the best dance scenes to a punk song.
Got me through my adolescence.
Heck yeah, it did.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, great choice for movies this week. And one we agreed on again.
Yeah,
kind of creepy. We're not.
No, I think we you know what? If I had any intentions of ever defending this again after that one time I was forced to,
you have to defend it every month. Does this mean I get it next month?
No, I was just suggesting that if I didn't hold this forever,
What the
like
Black
I planned
Sabbath,
on,
really?
Yeah, what was that?
What? Has he won a match yet?
I don't know, but he hit me a lot. Like
he doesn't care about winning. He just cares about hurting.
Hit me like I owed him money.
You are still bruised up from that
really
match.
hurt.
Yeah.
Man.
Well, I hope they can't see it on the air.
But yeah, I think you would make you'd be a good runner-up on champion of television.
I think that maybe you should give me that match since you cheated to beat me last time.
I didn't cheat.
You did. You admitted to it.
Well, I forgot.
Yeah. Okay. Whatever.
I forgot we were doing. No, I don't think that every month. I think you misheard that. It's like once a year or something. So, and I did. So around this time next year, I'll handpick my next opponent.
All right. Well, the story we have to talk about today, since it's fresh in the headlines, Alberto Del Rio, arrested, kidnapped a girl, sexually assaulted the girl, and then on top of all that garbage, he punched her in the back.
Yeah,
he choked her until she passed out, and then she got away. Yeah, and now he's looking at life.
Yeah, he's looking. He's potentially life as a first degree But if he can prove that he let her go voluntarily, it becomes a second degree, and he faces up to 20 years. Honestly, I think if he went away for life, that'd probably be fine. It seems like he's been on a roll. There were a lot of incidences with when he was dating Paige from WWE.
A lot of abuse in
a
that one,
lot of abusiveness there. I mean,
he's a douchebag.
Yeah,
basically.
That's a good word that we can use on the air.
Yeah,
I have some other ones that we don't need to.
The POS that you used on the commercial break,
Yeah,
was probably not the right word.
So basically, yeah, he's going to be trying to get his. He's going to jail. He's there now. He's going to stay there. He's just trying to, make sure it's not as much as they probably should give him.
Well, hopefully he gets life. I think I agree. I mean, how many strikes do you get before finally you're just like, let's just keep him in here? And the sad thing is, as a wrestler, I'm a fan. I think he's phenomenal.
But if he's got a drug problem, he's got a temper issue. If he's alcohol problems, clearly mental issues. I mean, maybe he shouldn't be. Maybe he shouldn't be running around.
Yeah, I honestly. Yeah, I mean, I was just arguing with somebody online about him because, actually it was Mike Smiley and Justin Bradley because they were online arguing with me and stuff, and they don't agree with me. See, my opinion is I thought he was a phenomenal wrestler who just threw away all that talent, and then they're like, oh, he wasn't that special. Mike Smiley believes, and I just have to go through this, that he's a JBL ripoff. That made me jump. The stink bug that landed behind you. He made me jump.
He's not a stink bug. That's Clarence.
Oh, okay. He should be here. Okay. Anyway, and go on, Clarence. Get out of here.
He knows.
And
better.
don't release your smell. And then Justin Bradley.
Yeah, released his smell.
Did it?
No, I thought you said Justin Bradley released his smell.
Every time we wrestle him.
Yeah. Oh, should tighten that up.
Right, exactly. But anyway, yeah, Justin Bradley. He said that he was WWE's idea to fill a void of Eddie Guerrero. One Mexican passes away, so they hire another. I'm pretty sure Chavo was that guy.
Yeah, I would say Chavo would have been.
So that was my disagreeing with him. And JBL, I mean, if you're going to say somebody's a poor man's JBL, that's a pretty good poor man to be.
Yeah.
I mean, JBL's a hell of a wrestler, but I actually believe Del Rio was a better wrestler.
Del Rio he's done. I mean, it's not to the same degree, but I mean, he just threw away his career as far as how he would be perceived and looked at. Same way Chris Benoit, as far as what happened. It doesn't matter now how great of a wrestler you were, or what matters is how you act, and that's a problem. So terrible. And then with all the speaking out accusations have been coming out over the past few months, and there's a lot of people that need to start taking responsibility for how they act.
Yeah, didn't you say someone else went to jail also?
I don't know if they went to jail. There was, I know that the girl accusing Matt Riddle is now trying to sue Matt Riddle and WWE for $10 million. And she they might decide $1 million is enough to make her go away. So she's probably going to make some money.
I'm sure if they gave us $1 million, we'd make her go away. Oh wait, we didn't say that in here.
If we wouldn't, we'd have some.
Yeah, of course. Give them $100.
Yeah,
some crackhead down the street.
Yeah, we'll do it for less than that.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so that's about it.
Yeah, I think so.
We're gonna go ahead, take another commercial break, and then when we get back, we're gonna go ahead and take your questions because you know what? That's your favorite segment on this show anyway. See you in a few.
Are you looking for a job? I mean, seriously, do you want a job? Then get a hold of ASAP Staffing. ASAP Staffing is located in Barberton, Ohio, 165 2nd Street Northwest. Phone number is 330-203-3106. Would you like to see your commercial aired on both RCW Spotlight and RCW Global? Contact us on social media at facebook.com/Rubber City Wrestling, Instagram at Rubber City Wrestling, or email us at the RCW Network at gmail.com.
Welcome back to RCW Spotlight. Well, fans, it's that time of the show. You've got questions, we've got answers. Now,
Are you gonna make that thing appear in? Like you did
yeah.
before?
Like,
You can make it appear in here.
I can make it appear anywhere.
Go.
Ready?
Yeah.
Are you ready?
I think so.
Okay. Hold on to your seat. I don't want you to freak out. Okay. Look right there. If you would like for us to answer your question on the air, feel free to go ahead and ask us at facebook.com/RCW Spotlight.
You're like a magician.
I am, right? You should see what I do when I get title defenses. Like your belt would magically disappear into my hands.
Why not this one?
Yeah, that one. Unless the rogue grows a set and finally shows up and gives me a match. You know, one of the things that you guys need to understand.
Yeah.
The more matches you wrestle, the more money you make.
I'm good. I got my TV. Go to the thrift store still, saving a lot of money on that.
You're a champion now. You could be loaded. I mean, you
I'm
are
loaded,
loaded,
yeah.
but
I've got dozens and dozens of dollars in the bank. So, most of the bills are paid.
dozens and dozens of dollars.
Yeah. I should have the electric paid off next month.
Go ahead and go to the questions.
It really shot up from all the TV I've been watching.
Oh
That's,
gosh, just go.
thankfully, the extra money came in. All right.
I'm getting drunk. That's
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. All right, so Melanie Goforth. I don't believe that's her.
Go
actual-
forth.
Go forth. Go forth. Go forth.
Wait, go back.
No, go forth.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. Sting transformed from Surfer to Crow, and Hulk Hogan transformed to Hollywood Hogan. What's your favorite wrestling transformation? That's a good question.
When Barry Darso transformed to Crusher Khrushchev.
Better yet, when he turned to Repo Man.
Shut up! Crusher
Oh.
Khrushchev was awesome.
I don't know. That's a good question. I feel like there's probably a lot of good answers for that one. Man, I don't know. Rocky Maivia to The Rock?
Oh yeah, that one might actually.
That might be the best, right?
I don't know. Steve Austin, Stunning Steve to Stone Cold Steve might be
Oh,
considered the best. I liked Stunning Steve. I'm not gonna
the
lie.
Ringmaster to the Stunning.
Yeah, the Ringmaster.
or Stone Cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy, there's a lot of big ones that worked.
But what about Sparky Plug to just Bob Holly?
That's up there with Tenzai being the hip hop hippo.
Why?
That was a good one.
I actually liked Tenzai though.
Oh yeah, he was mean. Yeah,
that was a
Giant
pretty
Bernard.
good one. I don't know. I mean, there are quite a few of them actually
Yeah.
when you really think about it.
And that's usually what sets them off to be, better. Is they're stuck in a bad gimmick and they work their
Bill
way.
Eadie did the demolition thing, but before that he was a Masked Superstar.
There were rumors that Andre was one of those, but it's never been.
No,
proven.
they tried saying Andre was the giant machine.
Yeah, that doesn't.
No, because Andre's from France.
Could have been
Giant
anybody.
Machine is from Japan.
Yeah,
Duh.
anybody could have been under that mask.
Right. Any guy that size, 7'4".
So, good question. All right. So, next one here, we got James Crimmer from Chicago, Illinois. Chicago.
The Bears.
The Bears.
They just beat the.
I want a Chicago-style pizza now.
They just beat Tom Brady's Buccaneers last week. I was cheering for him. I cheer for anybody that plays against Tom Brady.
Is that soccer?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I like to go and see who can hit however many touchdowns
Right. Exactly.
per.
By the way, your Bills are still undefeated. All jokes aside.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that's mainly.
They'll
because-
probably go to the Super Bowl, and then
Does
I'll bet on it. They'll lose.
So don't bet on it. Bet on the other team.
That's so smart.
It's a win-win.
Yeah.
You win money if they lose. You win. Your team wins the Super Bowl if.
Dating but you're like putting a date to myself on this one. When I was in high school, about every year I was in high school, they went to the Super Bowl,
Yeah.
and every year I bet, and every year I lost.
4 in a row.
It was just horrible, but I still love the Bills. So.
And you should.
All right.
You're a Buffalo guy.
So, Jimmy Jam Crimmer says Jerry Lawler and Andy Kaufman had a feud that they did so well people thought it was real. But they were friends and made the idea up to feud. Should have worn my glasses, right?
You say that every week.
Yeah, but
You know you can make the font bigger on your phone.
get out of here. Oh. Technology. All right. So anyway, have you ever seen anything like that since?
First of all, that's a filthy lie.
What?
They hated each other.
No, it's
That was real.
Jimmy Jam says it's legit.
No, Jimmy Jam, you can't be right. I'm telling you, man. It's a lie. Don't do this to me.
Yeah, well, I don't think there has been anything like that, has there?
Listen,
I mean,
all I know is this. Okay? Lawler really hated Kaufman, slapped him right in the face on David Letterman for crying out loud.
yeah.
And you know, I even watched the Andy Kaufman interview with Fred Blassie at the diner.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good one.
That's a good one. That is a good
You can
one.
find that online.
It's like an hour long.
Yeah,
it's just
worth
him.
it, though, worth
Blassie
it.
is just full on, man.
Blassie is great.
Yeah, that's
And-
really worth watching.
And then Flair really hated Dusty, broke his leg in a cage,
Yeah, that happened.
broke his hand on the
Yeah.
with a bat in the parking lot.
Mhm.
Yeah. Me and Die Hard really hated each other when I broke his leg.
Kane can really shoot lightning at people
And fire.
and fire. Yeah.
Right.
Undertaker, I think, shoots more lightning than
Yeah,
yeah.
But it's the family
Yeah,
tradition.
it's all legit.
It's kind of like they're. You ever heard of Mortal Kombat?
Magic.
Like they're kind of real. So that's where I look at it.
Magic.
Yes. Just like when I put the
Yeah.
words down there.
Magic.
Right.
Rabbit. All right. Okay. All right. This next one's from Trevor Manzo.
Murdoch. I like Trevor Murdoch. He's
He's from Cleveland.
a good guy.
Was the Montreal Screwjob real? I think so.
Okay. See,
I would think. I
Jim
mean,
Cornette swears it's real.
yeah, I would think it is, right?
Everybody.
You could see Bret Hart being that level of ridiculous that he refuses to drop a title, right?
Definitely.
But if he was giving him the opportunity to get out and he wanted to build him up on the way out, that'd be a pretty cool way to do it.
All right.
Because basically Vince is like, I'm going to give you this contract for 20 years. Oh, never mind, I can't afford it. I'm going to help you get a better deal with WCW so you can get out. It benefits him. So if he does a giant angle like that and sends him out looking like the hero coming from WWF to WCW, that's a pretty good scheming into itself, too.
Here's why I think it may have been a work. I'm not saying it was a work, but here's why I think it may have been. When it happened, you could tell Shawn was acting. I felt Shawn was acting bad, and I knew he was in on it the second I saw it.
Yeah.
He claimed he wasn't for years. Finally, he admits he was. Finally, people are admitting certain things.
Yeah.
My thing is this. If Bret was really as mad as Bret claimed he was, do you think he would have stood around in the ring and just spit on Vince and let that just marinate in his face? Or do you think he would have been like, you know, boom, and slid out of the ring and just chased Vince? Because I would have attacked Vince.
I would have wrote him a strongly worded letter.
Why?
Hit you right here, man.
Why did you just hit him right there? And then
Violence is never the answer.
well, listen, but violence happened. When the violence happened, it was in the office where no
What's
one.
wrong with
Our
this
camera
studio?
person's got like a freaking cough. And
We can't have that here.
have you been COVID tested?
Obviously.
Right.
Nobody's allowed in here otherwise.
All right, just making sure. I don't want to get this. Listen, I'm saying this.
Yeah.
I would have chased him down.
Yeah.
How comes the only punch that took place was behind closed doors where no one had a camera?
They had a microphone. He had a black eye.
Oh, yeah, you can't just put a black eye on with makeup anymore, huh?
That's real. I don't know. All
Now
right.
you're getting it. Or he could have just said, hit me in the face.
Yeah,
Give me
I
a
could
black
see
eye.
that,
I
but-
could take it.
Yeah.
Boom. So, I personally, I know that Jim Cornette's going to get mad if he ever watches this. I think it's a work.
You're going to piss off Jim Cornette. Please don't.
Yeah, no, he's like one of my favorites, too.
Yeah. All right, so
But he's also really good at not breaking kayfabe.
Yeah, that's true. All right, so we got.
I think that lady's back with her dog, the one that lives over the bar.
Do you think she found out where I lived?
She probably got like 1,000 kids while following you around. You know, there.
The electric fence should take him out.
I hope so.
Yeah, I had to put that up for Jed Cordy, so
Yeah.
it stopped him, and if it'll stop a couple of ratty snot-nosed kids.
Okay.
So, all right. So this is from Trey Madgett.
Maggot.
Madgett.
I believe
Madgett.
Sergeant Slaughter referred to him as Maggot.
All right. Well, he's from Kent. So
Yeah, so it is Maggot.
yeah. All right. So The Rock is my favorite wrestler. What did you think when he debuted? I thought he was definitely early in his career and wasn't going to be anything exciting for a while. And that was pretty much the case.
Oh, wait a minute. Are we asking when Rocky Maivia debuted?
Yeah, I would think so.
Or is he asking when The Rock
Well,
debuted?
to me, I think the first time I saw him do the Rock shtick and it really stand out was he did. It was one of the WrestleManias or something. He was being interviewed by a celebrity or something, and he was just it was fantastic. So I knew right then, I was like, well, this is going to work. So.
Yeah. When I first saw The Rock as The Rock, when he was just talking in third person and just doing it, I was watching that and I more or less said, why hasn't anybody else thought of this before? This guy's, he's great. So I loved The Rock. That was, all maggot jokes aside. Yeah, I agree with you on this one.
Yeah, The Rock is
in my
fantastic.
opinion, the Attitude Era, he made it.
Can we say he probably sold his soul to the devil, and that's why he excels in every single thing he does? Every single thing.
Yeah, we'll blame that.
It's gotta be.
I mean, how else?
Yeah. So all right, so we'll do this last one here. This is from Ben Bogman.
I'm gonna go ahead and guess it's Bowman.
No, it's Ben Boogeyman. Yeah, he's from Rootstown.
No, it's Boogeyman.
Yeah. All right. So anyway, what did
Love
you?
Ohio today.
Yeah.
What's up with that?
Ohio. All right. So what did you think of Pro Wrestling's Greatest Secrets Revealed? The old TV show that came through with the special, and it had I don't know. I think it was like Kevin Nash and a few other guys like wearing masks, showing you how to do the gimmicks. Where do you think I learned how to wrestle?
Personally, thought it was a slap in the face to all the veterans out there, all the guys that lived this sport before.
At that time, but how do you think it would hold up now, where it's a little more?
Well, it depends on the company.
Yeah.
RCW's real.
Sure. Yeah.
That's the reason why you're the champ right now.
Because I am the real king of television.
Because you're all right. Listen, I've been watching.
I legitimately watch more TV.
I've been watching your matches
on TV. I
On
see
TV.
what you're doing. You're not
Exactly.
getting a shot.
And no.
All right.
I'm saying one of the things I've noticed about you.
Yeah.
You're constantly. You never ever are serious in the ring. So you try and make your opponent laugh. And no, I've done that before in the past too. It works. And you're always pretending you're in pain no matter what.
No,
So it's to the point where they don't know if. No, shut
really
up.
old.
I'm too smart for this.
I
It's
threw
to
my
the-
back out while we were sitting here. Sitting.
You hear this? He's got this act down so good. He literally makes his opponent think they can ease up on him and lighten up on him. I didn't lighten up on you, by the
No,
way,
you
in our
were
match. I was
Maniac.
But you didn't lighten up on me either.
No.
I'm pretty sure I
I was
have
fighting
damage
for
in
my
my shoulder.
life.
So, but the thing is with these jobbers that you're giving a title match, or
Jobbers,
first
those are
title match to.
Seasoned wrestling veterans.
Yeah, I heard you get to pick another masked wrestler for the next match.
Yeah, I don't like masked wrestlers.
Yeah,
I
but
wanna
they're
fight
not the
them
ones
all.
that deserve the match. I am.
Well, we don't know who they are. Maybe they do deserve the match. You can't just, like, that's so ignorant that you're just like, well, I can't see your face, so I don't trust you. Like, you have to have more of an open mind, man. Please. The
Masked
world's not going to
wrestlers-
get better if we don't, accept that sometimes people are so ugly, they have to wear a mask.
What was the question?
I don't know. The wrestling's greatest secret thing.
Yeah, I hated it. I thought it was a slap in the face. Anyway, we're out of time.
Yeah.
So, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. But we're going to go ahead and do the one more show here next week.
Yeah, come back here.
And then we'll come back here next week, do it again.
It's comfortable.
But then we have to get back to the bar because, our Halloween show is definitely coming up.
Oh, yeah. I'll have to find a fancy Halloween shirt for that.
Definitely. We might have to dress up. That would be cool. I'll do it if you do it. I kind of dropped the ball at the birthday party anyway.
We might need to. I think that's the answer.
Okay. All right, so we're going to go ahead and do that. But that won't be next week, though. Next week, we'll just dress normal again.
Next week.
Breast cancer awareness for me. You forgetting your pin, of course.
Well, it's in
All
there.
right.
I don't want to get it dirty.
Anyway, Frankie Andolini, I'm your role model, Ric Lee, saying join us again next week for another edition of RCW Spotlight. Hey guys, it's your role model, Ric Lee. I want to thank you for watching the show. If you could do me a favor, go ahead and hit subscribe right down there, and it would help us a lot. I appreciate it. Thanks.